this is definitely what we think it is. It's doing exactly what it does on the map. Got a pair of shoes down here. These are really old. Got the nails. Those don't look super comfortable. Okay, so we're at this little junction. There's a hook right there, or some sort of hoist system. And a decline. It goes down about 30 feet vertically. We'll head down there, check it out. That's where it came from. Headed down the decline, it's probably like 25, 30 degrees. Real easy, kind of small. Okay, we're at this little station with a platform. We just roped down from this ore pass thing, probably like just like 30 feet up maybe, not that far. And this looks like it was part of a windlass frame or some sort of hoist, maybe a pulley. And oh wow, look at that. Yeah, that's old, man. That ladder, this one like really old. Yeah, this goes down several hundred feet from what we can gather.
Might be level right there.
Yeah, it might have another. Honestly, there could be several levels down that thing. It's deep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try that. And then over here, got some really neat 1800s ore buckets. Never seen such an old ore bucket. Yeah, check that thing out. They're hauling hundreds of thousands of tons of ore out with these little things. This is close to 150 years old, probably. This one's in a little worse shape. Notice the slight differences in the hooks. That one is sliced off, and this one's more of a sharp hook shape. And then over here we noticed, I don't know what these are to be honest, little pulleys or something. Maybe there's a hoist down here and this is parts of a hoist, I don't know. It makes sense if there's a hoist down here with the winds there. And then this shoots back. The ground is phenomenal in here. I'm pretty sure that's natural, but it's like an arrow shape, but it's just quartz seams. Huh.
Check that out.
Oh, cool. Wow. In really good shape.
Another one up here.
Nice. Check out, we got a pick with no handle. And it's got the hammer on the end rather than the double pick style. Oh wow.
Another pick is right there.
Oh yeah. Another pick there. And a really nasty looking winds shaft stoke thing combo.
If you got a good running start, you could easily clear that.
See how it kind of slopes down?
Yeah, I bet that's the stuff on the left.
Yep.
And we have daylight above us because this is a shaft. Do we do a rock test on this? I guess we kind of know, but I'm gonna throw them. Here we go.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's got some reverb to it. Okay, I'm sitting on the other side of this drift across from the shaft. See if I turn off the lights. Daylight. And I came from up here. Had to go down that. And then this runs off, corkscrews around, dead ends, nothing to see really. But yeah, there's the shaft again. Nothing over there. And that's about it. Watch the stall right below you.
Yeah, I'm trying to throw a thread my way.
Yeah.
I see Big Mama's nest here.
Yeah?
Okay, it gets a lot easier after this.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Whoops, snagged.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
There you go.
Okay. Glad I noticed that before I got lower.
Yeah, good call.
This is weird. It says
Yeah.
like
Is that-
OAR.
Does that like extend? That's weird.
No, it's nailed down.
Huh.
Alright, man. Get out and out of the way.
See you later, dude.
Later.
Okay, we just came down this kind of intimidating looking winds or rays, however your perspective might be. The ladders on that are actually still pretty decent, which is shocking. But rope needed for sure. And we're down on a sub-level of some sort. We got these rails bending off this way to an ore chute. It's kind of a weird looking ore chute. It's not very long. It's only like 4 feet long. It's coming down from a stope right up there. We got an air line in there. They're drilling back there. We found some of their pneumatic drill bits. Before we go off to the left, I want to show y'all this way, which is pretty cool. So, don't mind our bags, but first of all, we got some dynamite right there. You can barely tell it's dynamite. It's kind of like mummified. It's in a box even. There's another stick right there. Some wood scraps up here. And something cool down there. We'll see that in a second. And here, 2 Prince Albert tobacco tins. We've all seen these before. And then my favorite, of course, the ore car. This is like at least 1 ton. It's huge. Look at how long it is. Big ore car. This is from the 1930s or 20s, perhaps.
You guys can thank me for this one, because I knew this wasn't going to go anywhere. I knew it was going to be a bust, and so I brought nothing for food.
And the nameplate's gone, unfortunately, but... And over here, something I don't know if I've ever seen before, in this quantity at least. These are ore bags, or sacks of ore, that they were going to haul out. They're all full. There's probably like a dozen of them right there. Crazy. There's a couple more right here. They're smashed. And then we have a giant powder box here. Looks like a ketchup bottle. And then this ore bag here. And another giant box. Well, another one over here too. A lot of stuff in here. Got some burlap vent tubing there. And then this all connects to a pretty gnarly looking winds here. Probably an ore pass, considering the rails go out there. They're probably dumping right off the end there. Crazy. So we probably are going to check this out, see what's down there, since it's really the only lead off of the sublevel. Okay, we're going to check out the stope over here. This is the last direction. We haven't gone yet, next to the winds we dropped down, which is right here. So let's go over here and see what we can find. Right away we got, does it say Gargoyle? I've never seen that brand before. Gargoyle Mobile Oil E, excellently recommended for Ford cars. Vacuum Oil Company. It's a cool logo. It's got a little spout on it. Kind of neat. Over here we got a tin for a Lucky Strike cigarette pack. I don't know if y'all can see that. And a kind of neat bent wrench. Stope goes off that way. That is a dead end. We've been back there. There's nothing really to see. And then also goes up. And shoots back over there a little bit. Also been back there, there's nothing to see. Don't worry. This way though, got some interesting stuff. It's an old glove there. And it looks like components to a pneumatic drill or something. Little metal bits. And here we are at the top of the ore chute. See that? Been down there. We got some drill steel here. This is kind of newer. If you can see, it has a hole in the middle so they can run water through to reduce dust. And you can see one of the holes that they drove with one of those drills. It's too bad they didn't leave a drill down here. That'd be cool to see. Interesting wrench. Another glove. And more drill steel. This really looks like pieces of a drill, a pneumatic drill. Another oil can. It makes sense. I mean, we're probably maintaining the drill up here. Stope continues up a bit. There's a very rotted dynamite box back there. Just gobbing. And these both just run out and dead end on either side. There's a dynamite box over there, but I figure y'all have seen plenty of those by now. The mineralization in here is pretty cool. A lot of quartz here. Let's see. Let's go look at the vein because it's right here. Yes, that's what they're going after. It's kind of a quartzy material.
That's our rope running out over this trestle. Let's drop this.
This is Tea Garden Drops Fancy Table Syrup. Really interesting artwork on there. It's got a Chinese aesthetic to it. Maybe Japanese? Actually, yeah, those are Japanese buildings, I think.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
I saw the font first, yeah. And then on this side, got some recipes using the syrup. Never seen that one before. Bottle. This is a pretty big. See my hand for scale there. It's oddly shaped too. Screw top, kind of like a mason jar. Then this guy, cork top.
We're back next to the ore car. Jeremy's on rope, and he's walking out on this trestle. It looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
It's very dry back here, but you don't want to go taking a ride down there either. You can ignore that stuff's falling. There's a lot of stuff stacked out there. And there's a surprisingly shiny tin next to his right foot. His right, not our right.
There's a fucking ladder back there, isn't there?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
It's in pretty good shape too. That gargoyle again, or is him going down the ladder? Again, he's on rope, but we may be able to get. We're getting almost out of rope here, so he may get down there and decide that we can do it without.
It is a good rope or a good ladder.
It does look, yeah. The steps are inset. Everything you want is there, and it is dry in this section. So, hoping for the best. Of course, if that is like a 400-foot drop, that would not be. I wouldn't want to think about that.
Alright, so we just came down where that rope is. There's a chute there. And got this crosscut that shoots back to the shaft. Just filming with my GoPro since it's not super interesting. There's not much here. So this is our shaft again. I'll prove it to you by throwing a rock down there. It's probably 30 feet to the bottom. Got some cool boxes in here. Let's see, what are those? Giant, yeah, they're all Giant Powder Company. That's a big box back there. That's kind of neat. That's about it. So, gonna head back to these ladders. Alrighty, I'm standing at the bottom of a really neat winze with platform ladders everywhere. Just came down all this. It's just kind of hard to believe, honestly, looking at it. It looks very intimidating. This goes up about 100 feet and then it ends in that trestle platform thing next to the ore car on that sub-level. And this wood is way more solid than I would expect it to be, which is pretty amazing. It's totally dry down here, which, yeah, crazy. I went down into this, and I'll show you footage of it after this clip. Found some stopes and a milk crate, which is kind of cool. That's a dead end there. And then we're gonna head this way, catch up with my buddies. Found this cool box down here. It's not a dynamite box. It's much bigger. See how big that is? It's like twice the size of a dynamite box. I think it says Borland's The Nation's Milk. Store in a cool, dry place. Keep from freezing. So milk. Oh, Borden's. There you go. Evaporated milk. The Borden Company, New York, New York. 48 cans, tall size, 1 pound each. Same thing on the other side. That's cool. I've never seen that one before. We are checking out a stope. It's dropping down from the sub-level we're on. I just came from down there. Goes to a little pit with a ladder, so we're gonna have to see if that's worth trying to drop. And then this shoots up. Very old workings in here. Yeah, that's where I came from. All right, heading off this way. Okay. Looks like we just stoped down over there and right here. I'm not sure which one has more space in it. I'll just try this one. Got an interesting pocket there. See that orangey red color? Oh yeah, right here. That's the vein they're going for. It's looks like good stuff. All right. Bottom of that stope. Yeah, look at this vein, it's beautiful. Got a pink color. Wow. Looks very good. We're gonna head that way. We just came from this pile of waste material. All right, let's see what's down here. This keeps going. That's a cool banding in the rock there. This keeps going that way a little bit. That's like an ore pass or something. I'm not going to throw anything down there because they're below me. This goes up. Dead end stope. Let's head down. Not much in the way of artifacts in here, unfortunately. That looks like a bad cave-in right there. See that discolored material? It's no good. Okay, and this is the shaft that we've seen a couple times now. Wow, look at that. 200 plus feet up to that. And multiple levels, that's crazy. This is the original shaft of the mine, so this is how they worked it at the very start. So this is a very, very old shaft, probably 1870s, 1880s at the very oldest. Very, very old. All the infrastructure, they had wood in the shaft, it's all come down. I'm standing on it. And then we're gonna head through this tight squeeze and see where my buddies are. All right, just came from up here. That's the original shaft up there. And got ourselves a pretty complex junction here. Got stuff going off in both ways that way. And stope above, we'll show that in a second. There's some equipment over here we'll show. My buddy there is digging out something that looked very suspicious. And we're gonna head this way. This is toward the portal of this level, which has been caved for 50 plus years. So not expecting to see much down here, but we'll give it a shot. And
Tobacco tin.
yeah, tobacco tin, this weird hole going down, and there's a Prince Albert.
Big one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, that's unsettling right there. Hole in the ground, it's just,
Yeah, I think you meant out.
I wonder if that goes. Did anyone go down this thing?
No, I saw that from a way down though, I was curious about it.
It goes, like it opens up a little bit.
Really?
That's weird. Okay. So this was a haulage crosscut. So I just noticed in here that they're driving this tunnel in the direction we're walking, which is, see, there's the drill holes. They're going this way, which means they started from the shaft, and yeah, they're going toward the surface, which is really strange. I'm gonna break the right-hand rule here, because I know this is almost certainly a dead end. Anyways, this is supposed to go to the surface, so we've worked our way down like several levels of this mine. Unfortunately for us, it's not that easy. We're gonna have to climb all the way out of here. We got a air line there, a valve. They put a plastic piece on that recently. It's very strange. No footprints in here, which makes sense because it's totally caved. All right. Very, very spacious crosscut. I swear there must be like a tiny bit of air coming through this thing because the air feels fresher over here. But we must be pretty close to the surface. Right through that, probably like 50 to 100 more feet at the very most is the surface. But not today for us. So back this way. We'll go to that junction we passed. I'll go off to the left on this side. There's a crosscut going off that way. Okay. Back at this junction. That's where we came down from, so we've been down there already. And behind me is the portal that's collapsed, we just looked at. And we have this junction off to the left. Justin's being responsible and doing the right-hand rule. I have broken the right-hand rule. So consider me stripped of my mine exploring badge. This will be my last video. Got a stope filled with material coming down there. Not too interesting. This one they did push this in the direction we're walking again, which is interesting. What did he find? Horseshoe. That's cool. It does look slightly more modern. It's big. Got some ore tallies on the side. Although they do have unmilled lumber in there. It is filled, but I do feel like there's a tiny bit of air coming out of it. It just feels cooler or something. Maybe it's just my imagination. All right, past the ore chute. Very featureless, boring drift.
I think you found your ladder, dude.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that's my ladder.
Alright, so.
Mystery solved.
That airflow spot that he ran.
Alright, so we finished out this side. It just dead ends and then turns to the left. And I didn't get this on camera because I was scrambling around in a very tight stope, but I've actually seen this stuff from above. I was up there in a stope earlier. If you remember the milk crate, that was in that stope up there. And I went over to this point, looked down, and I saw this ladder here. So we know where that goes. We've been up there, so not really much to see. So let's head back out to that intersection near the shaft, and I'll show you some of that equipment that we have over there. All right, hopefully y'all will recognize this. That's the shaft. We just came from this way really quickly while I'm seeing it. Look at that vein, dude. Wow. That is quite nice looking. They mined this place for silver. They probably got a little copper out of it too. Mostly silver. All right, let's take a look at this equipment over here. So my buddy dug that out. We'll see what that is. I don't think there's airflow. We got an ore car tub right there. And then some vent tube. It's newer. And that's some sort of ventilation junction there. Show that in a second. I really want to show though is these drills back here. Oops. These are cool. Old pneumatic drills. They're actually still in pretty good shape. The data plate on this one's right here. You can I mean, you can't read it, but you can see where it is. It's very small lettering. So these drills, this is what they were using to drill holes and then fill the holes with dynamite and blast. Very cool. So we saw up in a sublevel above with that ore car, we saw a lot of evidence where they were using those things. Maybe they brought them down after they shut the mine down or something. This is weird. Never seen anything like that before underground, but it appears to be some sort of a junction for airflow. They were using the shaft as an air shaft, so maybe something to do with that. We have a branch off this way. That is a dead end. Yeah, that's certainly a dead end. And then all this white material. It's kind of like clay-like, all over the place. Not sure what that is. This continues that way, and this one shoots off into some pretty bad ground. You know, since I've already broken the rule, let's just do left-hand rule. I'm following the rule. It's just a different rule. Uh-oh. Yeah, that looks really bad. Yikes. Holy cow, that's really bad. It's very wet in here. And pretty big stope up there. Pass over these boulders here. That doesn't look good. It's cool timbering. It's been there a while. Above us, have a very weird seam of white material. This is that same clay stuff that was piled up by the shaft. No idea what's going on there. And then we have this death trap. I don't think we're getting around that.
Oh, this is like a huge seam of this place now. This is kind of cool.
Careful.
Dude, this is a massive fucking pocket on it.
Does it go up a ways? That's so weird.
Seriously.
What the heck? It's like talc,
Yeah.
almost. I wonder if it is.
Top one.
Near your left foot, it looks like a timber set that's buried. Is that? Can't like dig it open or something?
No dice, man.
No dice. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, especially with what's on top of it.
Yeah.
You see this whole fucking thing sloughed down.
Yep. That's so weird.
It's a whole seam. You can see the hard rock, the bedrock here,
Yeah.
and there. The water just coming through. I think the water softens it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
Alright. Back at the shaft station junction. Bottom of the shaft's over there. It's the vent pipe. This is the talc collapse haulage area that we just checked out, and we have to go this way now. Although, unfortunately, this does not look very good already. Honestly, I think this might be easier to get through this. Yeah. There's a drift there. I'm gonna go around this. There's a way around, so I don't have to crawl so much. I'll pick up over there. Okay, I was just looking through that small hole. Here's the drift. There's more of this talc, which is not good. We don't want that. Okay. This doesn't go down. Maybe it does right there. That all walled off. A lot of gobbing. Wow. Big room. I see a very, very bad collapse right there though, which is unfortunate. Coming straight down into that and goes up too. I wonder what's up there. We'll say the air smells pretty stagnant back here. Yeah, that's looking pretty bad. It's above the adit drift. Yeah, there's no possible way to get around that. That is totally done. I'm gonna go up that little incline, see if there's any way up and around this thing. That's what quite the view up there. It's cool. It's very tight. That's cool.
So, you have horses coming down here, right?
Yeah.
So bring the platform. I think they just, oh, they want to just wheel the car, or car right here. Build it up. Okay, never mind. I'm down.
It's kind of like it's kind of haphazard.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they'd have material spilling all over the place.
Yeah, especially right now.
Maybe they were like hoisting those bags down this thing. There's a lot of scenery to enjoy here. Almost there. Look it down. Okay. All right.
That was so easy, I feel like you should go back down and come up into pitch darkness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
What's that all that easy?
Off rope!